大家好，我是清新健康、正直、低调、害羞、糟糕不好笑、最怕牙心有礼貌、见的纯洁小无双。芬克的私人实验室应该不会有很多守卫吧
？Box pop. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably in the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
工厂码头。这边吗？哦，通风管。
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
这是那个人民之声的那个领袖。
She must leave, a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
咦？所以他想要干掉那男孩是演戏的，为了让那个小的伊丽莎白捅死他，是这样吗？是这样吗？要往哪边走？这边都蜘蛛网欸。到了下面一层。有吗？还有吗？对面的女孩看过来。 他居然转身了。呀！
Like you mean it.
好哦，范围技就是爽。banana。伸手，什么东西？什么东西？
What? You gonna answer for this, girl? My living quarters got reassigned on.
别人吗？奥芬克的实验室。 我这边是一堆奇怪的贩卖机。好像只有这个在正常运作。弹枪满的正点。 这好贵哦，怎么会这么贵？啊，私人住所居然这么豪华。 没有人，这时钟也太大了吧！
Think.
这门锁起来了。什么 prayer？ 看不懂。我知道这个是 sleep， 睡觉的地方。 这是实验室吗？
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility.
只取时钟调整工具。
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
我要用这个调整时钟。Walker。
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
You know, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
咦？哎呀，不对啊，我干嘛一直喝酒？哦，这好像是美国的开国三元老。这边可以找到什么？蜡烛。像是祈祷的地方吧。好，我们去下一个房间。这是干嘛？看小电影的吗？
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we're all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Listen, 居然还有电梯往下。
I got you your guns. I'm here for my action.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the
是很赚的伊丽莎白跟布克。所以那个黛西是黑暗兵法公子送头啊。
You were the only one who ever. You were my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Booker 也太下面了吧！院怎么那么多人？ 太远了吗？
Oh, escape me!
身穿装甲机人对伤害有抵抗力。
我也得警告。Forget it. I quit.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
戴着头盔的敌人不会被进山前崎岖。我是不是跑错方向了？尴尬。
What's going on? I can smell ya. You're afeard of me. I'll find that piggy. Well, that's enough of that business. I'm done.
What's next?
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
Oh. 哦，有头盔。
Here I come. Still warm. Who's out there? Gonna hunt you. I ain't no private dick. Someone else can find her. Don't think you can hide from me.
还有别致吗？还有一只哦。
You can't hide forever.
就是可以躲你一辈子。
What? You'll die screaming.
哦，中弹了，我看一下。
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you?
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
也是哪边？我是不是走错路了？是什么东西？亮晶晶的。 这不是我任务的地方，这边好多人。亮晶晶的东西好吸引我，把这边人干掉好了。
Barely killed him, but all day.
Who done this?
Who's there?
Someone about me.
Still warm. Who's out there? Here I come. Don't think you can hide from me. Chasing my own shadow.
哦，就要在上面。
That did not sound right.
Can't hide forever, love.
哦，应该没有了。
I'll hunt you down.
原来还有一只。在哪里？
Here I come. I'll find them.
哈哈哈哈哈哈哈！闪弹药。这里也有。
Lousy. Which side are you on? Oh, what you doing? Little piggy!
What? You gonna answer for this, girl? No, sir!
Sneaking around.
Find her. You can't hide forever. Still warm. Who's out there?
那么多只，
Come back here.
哦，一次干掉2只。那么多手手，这边是哪里？
I tell you, William, it's getting so the foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handymen, he should have found some with less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
大只哦。 还有一只。
Don't think you can hide from me. What? You gonna answer for this, girl? You can't hide forever.
应该没东西了。我怎么进这个房间呢？门在这里。哦，居然有密码！尴尬，没有密码。看一下。哦，有2847。跑掉了，他跑掉了。管他。通风口可以爬，怎么可以不爬呢？
Somebody hiding. I'll find her. Here I come.
你又过不来，还不是要我开始？
Death to oppressors!
Long live Disney!
啊，他跑出去就被变掉了。脖子好痛，一定是落枕了。
Who's out there?
哎呀，他刚刚轰进来，居然没看到我。 这有一只，太远了射不到嘛。这边还有狗狗吗？有门呢。冲到他后面，需要3个。等一下，你是男生吧？为什么身上有女鞋？啊，这已经不是实验室了吧？确定是往这边？硬科研究室。
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
诶，大老爹。
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
养什么小动物吗？如果是恶灵古堡，这边就有僵尸狗冲出来。是星星，要决战星球了吗？把它拔走之前，绕一下看看。
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die.
是什么合成兽吗？
imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there.
诶，这是夜莺吗？
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter?
看电影咯。
Booker. The little girl in the film.
啊，为什么夜莺里面有一个像尾巴的东西？
My God. I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
找到麻纺样本了。
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
诶，这边有一只小小的猎鹰娃娃，好可爱哦。诶，为什么这里会有革命军人？
See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
哦哦，要走原路回去。不行。有通风管。 魔音剑士，道理。太亮了，太亮了。
I heard you. Who's that then?
Not so. Don't think you can hide from me.
这边吗？
I'll find her.
也拿不到了，叫。
You can't hide forever.
Something's going on.
Come back here.
这是人吗？
What you got there?
Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
Over here! Shake a leg!
Since when did you become Lord and Master?
I heard you.
You can tell from me. At least I do for myself.
Where are you?
Shit,
Well, what's going on?
Don't look. It's my valuable time.
You can't hide forever long.
Oh no? They're not around anymore, are they?
没有东西吗？哦。
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. But she chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities.
Daisy 是个好人。
You?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
I don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
巨壁匠。这边是那个是我们干掉巨壁家的地方。对，这个是 Daisy， 他就这样被捅死了。我要回到猎鲸的地方了。
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
好，我们今天就先玩到这边。如果喜欢我的影片，请按一个喜欢，也欢迎订阅。谢谢大家，大家拜拜。
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
苏Chong, we had a deal. Now open.
什么东西？
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief.
是瑞恩。
And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Suchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me, or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one.
体质什么？
I'm scared.
哎呀，有什么体质？
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
这个吗？
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you.
要来了吗？
Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
么东西？什么东西？就是。
Nothing.
啊，太难，太烦了吧！
Let's make this easy on both of us.
Don't walk away now. Fun's just beginning.
You're still here, aren't you? There she is. Time to pay the piper, sweetheart.
Ah!
Just business. You can't keep running. There you are. What was that? Better you than me, pal. Get back here. There's the girl.
Yeah.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the Lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
好，我们今天就先玩到这边。如果喜欢我的影片，请按一个喜欢，也欢迎订阅，谢谢大家，大家拜拜。